Have you ever questioned your self-worth, your value in the eyes of others? It's a common struggle, an internal battle that many of us face. We often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of self-doubt, constantly worrying about how others perceive us. We let their opinions influence our actions, our thoughts, and even our happiness. This can be harmful, leading us down a path of discontentment and dissatisfaction. But what if we told you that it doesn't have to be this way? The importance of self-love and acceptance cannot be overstated. It's about recognizing your strengths, embracing your flaws, and understanding that you are enough just as you are. Your worth is not determined by the number of likes on your social media posts or the amount of praise you receive at work. It's not about pleasing others, but about pleasing yourself. Remember, your worth is not defined by others, but by how you perceive yourself. Let me share a story of a person who found themselves in a similar situation. There was a woman named Sarah. Sarah was a dynamic individual, full of life, but she found herself entangled in a web of negativity. Her life was a constant struggle, a battle against self-doubt, and harmful relationships. She was surrounded by people who did not value her worth, and over time she began to believe their words, their actions. She was lost in the labyrinth of their manipulations. Sarah was at a crossroads. She had to make a choice. She had to decide whether to continue living in this state of constant turmoil or to break free and find her true self. It was a daunting task, one that required immense courage and strength. But Sarah was determined. She decided to take the leap of faith. She started by identifying the negative influences in her life, the people who drained her energy, the ones who always seemed to have something negative to say, the ones who never acknowledged her worth. She realized that these people were not adding any value to her life. They were just anchors, holding her back. Sarah then took the crucial step of letting go. It was not easy. Letting go never is. But she knew it was necessary for her transformation. She distanced herself from these people. She stopped engaging in their negativity, and slowly she could feel a change. She felt lighter. She felt happier. She started focusing on herself, on her dreams, on her aspirations. She started practicing self-love. She started acknowledging her worth. She started celebrating her achievements no matter how small they were. She surrounded herself with positivity, with people who valued her, who encouraged her. She started living for herself. Sarah's transformation was not overnight. It was a gradual process, filled with ups and downs. There were days when she felt like giving up, days when she doubted herself. But she held on. She reminded herself of her worth, of her dreams, of her aspirations. She reminded herself that she was more than the negativity that once surrounded her. Sarah is now a beacon of positivity. She radiates happiness. She radiates self-love. She has embraced her true self. She is no longer the woman who was held back by negativity, by self-doubt. She is now the woman who stands tall, who knows her worth, who is not afraid to dream. This story is a testament to the transformative power of self-love and the courage to let go. Sarah's journey is a reminder that it is never too late to break free from negativity, to embrace self-love, to find your true self. It is a reminder that you are worth more than what others may make you believe. You are worth more than the negativity that surrounds you. You are worth more than your self-doubt. You are worth it. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. It's a mantra that needs to be etched deep into our consciousness. It's an affirmation of our inherent power, our resilience, our ability to rise above the storm and embrace the calm. Letting go, you see, is not about giving up or surrendering to defeat. It's about understanding that some battles are not worth fighting, that some weights are not worth carrying. Imagine a hot air balloon, tethered to the ground by weights. It wants to soar, to touch the sky, to feel the freedom of the open air. But it can't. Not until it discards the weights that are holding it back. That's what letting go is all about. It's about discarding the weights of past mistakes, of toxic relationships, of self-doubt, and of fear. It's about allowing ourselves to soar. The importance of letting go cannot be overstated. It's a crucial component of personal growth, a stepping stone on the path towards self-discovery and self-acceptance. Letting go allows us to shed the layers of our past selves, to peel back the masks we wear for the world, to stand naked and unashamed in our truth. It's a cleansing process, a purging of all that no longer serves us, of all that inhibits our growth. And the freedom that comes with letting go, Oh, it's liberating. It's like breaking the chains that have kept us bound, like emerging from a cocoon and spreading our wings for the first time. It's a breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief, a feeling of weightlessness. It's the freedom to be who we are, to love who we are, to celebrate who we are. Letting go is not an easy task. It requires courage, patience, and a whole lot of self-love. But the rewards, they're worth every bit of the struggle. Because at the end of it all, you get to meet the person you've always been, the person you were always meant to be, your true self. Release the weights that hold you back. Letting go is the first step towards embracing your true self. Stepping into your true self is a journey, not a destination. It's a voyage of self-discovery, a pilgrimage towards authenticity, where the ultimate goal is to be genuine, to be you. In this journey, it's essential to understand that every individual is unique. Just like a snowflake, no two people are identical. Each one of us has a set of qualities, traits, and talents that set us apart. And it's these unique characteristics that make us who we are. It's our quirks, our passions, our dreams, and even our fears. So, how do you embrace your true self? It begins with acknowledging and accepting who you are. It's about celebrating your strengths while also recognizing your weaknesses. It's about understanding that it's okay to be flawed, because it's the flaws that make us human, and it's in our humanity that we find our true selves. This journey also requires courage, the courage to break free from societal expectations, to defy the norms, to step out of our comfort zones. It's the bravery to stand up for what we believe in, to voice our opinions, to be true to our convictions. But this journey isn't always easy. There will be obstacles, there will be challenges, and there will be times when you might feel lost. But remember, it's in these moments of struggle that we grow the most. It's in these moments that we discover parts of ourselves that we didn't know existed. So don't be afraid to explore, to question, to seek. Embrace your curiosity, your thirst for knowledge. Let your experiences shape you, let them guide you. Remember, you are not defined by your past, but by who you choose to be today. And most importantly, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to make mistakes, to learn, to grow. Because it's through these experiences that we evolve, that we become better versions of ourselves. So, embark on this journey of self-discovery, embrace your uniqueness, your individuality. Because at the end of the day, being true to yourself is the best gift you can give to the world. Your true self is your greatest strength. Embrace it. Scene script. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy mind and a fulfilled life. It's the cornerstone of our psychological well-being, the bedrock on which our mental fortitude rests. It's the mirror through which we see ourselves, not as others perceive us, but for who we truly are, warts and all. It's the compass that guides us towards meaningful relationships and away from those that drain and diminish us. Self-love is the antidote to the venom of self-doubt, the balm for the wounds of regret. It's the shield that protects us from the arrows of criticism, the armor that defends us against the onslaught of societal expectations. It's the buoy that keeps us afloat in the turbulent seas of life, the anchor that keeps us grounded amidst the storms. But self-love isn't merely about feeling good about ourselves. It's about acknowledging our flaws, accepting our mistakes, and striving to be better. It's about setting boundaries and saying no when necessary. It's about treating ourselves with kindness and compassion, about nurturing our minds and bodies, about celebrating our strengths and accomplishments. So, how do we cultivate self-love? It starts with self-awareness, with recognizing our worth and potential. It involves self-care, which could be as simple as taking a few moments each day to breathe, to reflect, to meditate. It requires self-compassion, the ability to forgive ourselves for our past errors and to learn from them. Another key aspect is self-expression. Let your voice be heard. Let your light shine. Don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in, to chase your dreams, to live authentically. Surround yourself with positive influences, with people who lift you up, who inspire you, who appreciate you for you. Lastly, remember to be patient. Self-love is a journey, not a destination. It's a process that takes time, effort, and perseverance. It's a path fraught with challenges, but the rewards are well worth it. Self-love is not selfish, it's essential. Remember, you are enough just as you are.